Welcome, everyone. I'm very proud to introduce Wim de Grave, a mindset coach that I had the honor to work with in the 𝗖𝗟𝗘𝗧 Academy. Introduce yourself to the lovely people who watch this.
I'm Wim de Grave. I'm a Belgian dude living in the Netherlands. I am a mindset coach, which is actually a very limited container for what I do because, I work on mindset, but I also use very specialized healing techniques which make you shift like a motherfucker, like a rocket. I've seen with these techniques, it still blows my mind after using it 10 years, what is possible and what it draws into people's lives.
Why did you choose to start with this motherfucker with the crazy hat here?
I've been following Philip for quite a while now. And it just resonated, And I've had bad experiences with other coaches that were selling me bullshit. And like, oh yeah, we will get it done. We get it done. And then at the end, nothing gets done. They're not able to do it themselves. And Philip for me was coming across as very trustworthy. I first dipped in my toe with just a small program, and it gave me a lot of value. And he knows what he's talking about.
Where were you before the program? To give people a picture of what you're...
I was hiding. I was having my clients live, but I wanted to build my business online. But if you have not an online presence, it's very hard to start building it. And I was most of the time hiding and also not knowing where to start, being very inconsistent, like a post a month. And since I joined the academy, I broke those walls of resistance. I went through all my limiting beliefs, limiting patterns, and I started creating.
Yeah, man, because you have a family, you still have a job. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not easy. We hear a little bit in the background. It's not easy sometimes to build up a brand, manage a family, and still have a job. But I'm just proud of you because you immediately jumped into the material. You start creating like short videos, and content. I mean, that's what I really liked about you. You were really motivated and you want to go for it. What point in life do you said like, I want to go for it now? Because you've been having so much knowledge and experience, right?
Oh yeah. I wanted to do that already 2 years ago, but then I had a bad experience with that coach, which costed me a ton of money. And let's say around the summer last year when I turned 40, it's such a cliche. I was contemplating my life, and if I kept doing what I was going to do, I'm not going to be fulfilled. So I said, okay, we go for it. I need support. I need assistance because I don't know what I'm doing. I just started, and I decided for myself that I will give it a year of full throttle, go for it, and then have a reevaluation. But I already know that's a bad mindset. So I will just go for it and keep going for it until it's my reality. To completely work for myself, my own online business, generate the money I want to generate, and serve the people I want to serve.
If you don't mind sharing, comparing to the academy, and maybe you can talk a bit about how the academy works and what's in it. What was the difference with that program that you invested in and that you say like, yeah, I burned a lot of money on it?
The other program was with somebody that was full of hot air and was also shooting from the hip. So he was a good coach, but there was no structure. It was all over the place. What do you want to talk about this week? Yeah, but we have a goal. So there were no set let's say milestones to work for, or it was not organized in chapters. It was just, oh, what do you need this week? Yeah. So that's one of the very big advantages of the academy, because you have structure, you have the videos, you explain it very well. There is no bullshit. There is no fluff. You know, it's straight to the point. You have your worksheets. That's how you use them. And if you have questions, you have the support of the group and of the mindset calls and the master classes. So, I mean, the academy has a ton of useful information, super high value. If you subscribe to this and you don't make it, you only get to blame yourself. So it is there, it's available, it's easy to digest, and yeah, you just have to start implementing. So it's actually almost plug and play. Almost. But you have to do the playing, of course, because yeah, otherwise nothing happens.
Anything that you think sets me apart from other coaches? Maybe telling the people who should work with me and who shouldn't work with me or be part of the academy?
Yeah, well, you're pretty straightforward, so you need to be able to handle that. And you don't do it in a critical way, but you do it in, let's say you don't criticize the person, but you criticize the results so that the person can produce a better result. For me, it's something I appreciate because I have an elephant skin, and yeah, I prefer to hear the ugly truth than a nice lie, because yeah, otherwise you don't get anywhere. Yeah, I just like your personality, and yeah, you add a lot of value, and you really know what you're talking about. I mean, you can say it, repeat it, make a pitch in 3 seconds from the top of your head, and it still makes sense. I mean, that requires a lot of practice. Requires a lot of practice. So I'll take my hat off for you.
I'll give you a hat so you can take it off, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Who would you recommend the academy to, or certain people to work with me?
Wow, people that are ready to take action and that are actually done with being lost in the woods, that want some straight direction, and they really want to start making their online business work, or even improve and streamline. I mean, I've been here for a very short period, and I only scratched the surface, scratched as much as I could, and I know there is much more. So yeah, I think everybody that wants to improve on their online business and wants to streamline and get more clients, I would say subscribe.
Bro, I just want to honor you for all the effort and work you put in. You sometimes say like, I could have done more, you know, and that should have been improved. But, you know, I'm very proud of you, like the action that you took, the willingness to learn, that elephant skin, you know, I kind of like it, you know, to start becoming the Lord of the Rings. You also have a very realistic perspective, and you got all the talents to make it work. So it's an honor to have someone like you with your authenticity, your authority, your intention and impact you want to make. Besides, you know, the money and business aspect, it's just an honor to help people like you, rebels with a cause, freedom creators, to make a difference in the world, man. And I'm excited for your future and us meeting each other in real life, man, and talking about all the crazy things that we have an opinion about, man.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
For people who want to know more about your mindset work and all the emotional, energetic techniques that you teach to your clients, where can they find out more about you?
realizenow.com. That's realize realize-now.com.
Super.
And they can find me on social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just Google Wim de Graven.
Thanks for sharing your insights, and been an honor to have you as a part of the academy, brother.
I'll be back.